Greetings!
Greeting. Hello.
Welcome to the main event with Kevin and Mia. I'm Kevin.
Not Mia. I was just thinking, wow, there's already 6 people. We don't usually have that many already. I just happened to look up because I was doing something on the laptop for the show, to get ready, and I looked up, I was like, wow, there's 6 people already. Hello, Nathan. Hello, Stephanie. Hello, Stan, Sage, Caleb. Hello.
Welcome to episode number, that's right,
52.
Our season finale.
Just our season finale. Not the finale.
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, it depends. We never know where life's going to take us.
That's right.
Life likes to take us and hang us like this. And then usually everything goes out okay. But still, it's just that. It's like that hanging moment when you're just, you're like in mid-jump. And you're just hanging there going, am I going to fall? Or am I going to make it to the end? What's going to happen, Lord? But we'll make it. We usually do. We're sounding a little muffled. Are you muffled?
Well, for one, your microphone is like away from your face. And I shouldn't sound muffled at all.
Bloop, it's right up in my face now. Can you hear me?
No, that's not. We're doing this show for a year now. You still don't know how to put your mic on. Oh my God. We can dress you up. We can't take you out. Okay.
Who knows? We could be divorced before next season.
That's right. I could be like the tiger guy there that got thrown to the birds.
Yeah, I could get myself some big cats and feed them to them.
Okay, so let's see.
Thanks, Sage. I took my monthly shower.
I want to welcome Dina.
Oh, Dina. Hello, Dina. Terry, Sage.
Janet. I stayed awake. Yay! Garrett. Josh Bowers here.
GW. Josh Bauer. Now you can actually see me sing it. I usually do better when nobody's looking.
So, actually, Dina, hold on to that thought. There's new stuff coming between Kevin B Entertainment and the Boneyard. You just hang on. Be patient.
There was like disagreements or something pertaining to the logo, so somebody had to revamp the logo.
Yeah, so that's all we're going to say about that,
yes.
But hang tight. We'll make sure that happens for you. Wendy Ross says, so sorry I won't be able to stay. Yes, thank you for stopping in, Wendy. Let's see, my mom,
Terry's
Mary.
Mom. Hello, Mom Mary and Sister Teresa.
Yes, thanks for joining us.
She probably like that, did Sister Teresa.
No, it's better than Mother Teresa.
Well, yeah.
Maybe, or not, I don't know.
Mom and Sis. Hello, Michael. We got everybody here tonight for our last 52nd episode.
Right. Have a new design. Your shirt should be coming soon, Stan says. That's right. Because that's the way, we like it,
Sometimes in life you can't control things and it sucks, and some things are out of your control and take a little time, but, usually when that time, if you've noticed, usually if, like, stuff, my brain just shut off for a second there, okay. Usually when you're left hanging in the balance of life, it's usually life is working out better things ahead. You know what I mean? You know what I mean.
Sure.
I mean, me and Kevin's been through quite a bit of shit shows, and we ain't done yet, but usually when...
you can knock us down, but guess what? We're going to get back up.
We level up each time.
You hit like a little bitch.
If you think about it, we do. We've leveled up. Each time life has hit us down a peg, we come back and we've leveled up each time. So But like I said, just if your life, if life doesn't feel like it's going like you want it to at a certain particular time, like right now, life is just unknown to anybody, and a lot of people are just fear controls a lot of things.
Yeah, that's why I'm
the
stopping
fear of
being
not
afraid.
knowing is the worst fear of all. But just know that I believe and I have faith and hope that things after this are going to be bigger and better and more beautiful. Because I think we'll appreciate things a little bit more too. Another thing about life knocking you down, you appreciate things. Even though I said today, I was like, don't I appreciate life enough? And I was screaming at, God, but anyways.
So how are we sounding now? Do we sound clearer? Are you done with your rant?
I'm done.
Do we sound good? I mean,
are we muffled? Are we
know,
still muffled? You probably wish I was still muffled because I just went on a rant. Sure, Kevin, you made her fix her mic and then she went on a friggin' pull your head of your ass rant.
Sage says, laugh out loud, KB and the Sunshine Band.
That
must have been her reaction to me going, that's the way, we like it. Now watch it over there and you'll giggle
You're
even
out
more.
of bounds, a little high.
What?
Ace Aboga, welcome, Ace.
Yes, welcome, Ace. You're a new viewer to our show.
Viewer to our show. I've never seen your name before. Yay, welcome.
Feel free to go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/C as in Charlie /Kevin B Entertainment.
Wendy says we sound good. Congrats, 52 episodes. Thank you, Miss Wendy. Janet says we sound good.
Awesome.
Good, golden.
Lovely.
So we're not sure how long the break's going to be, but
ooh boy, have we got some good stuff working
my
out.
brain just has not stopped. Followed already. Perfect. Awesome. Our brains between Stan and Kevin and me and everybody involved in the KB Entertainment, Terry, our brains have just not stopped.
Welcome to the show, James Shaver.
On the creative aspect on my end, I know it hasn't stopped. My brain just keeps thinking of all these different ideas. So.
Yep, mine too. Sorry I missed some shows. Wife's been sick, so I have run around doing housework and shit. Hey, you know what, James? Life happens, man, and I don't hold that against you. I hope your wife is well or gotten better. If not, she's in our thoughts and prayers.
Absolutely.
And so are you.
Yeah.
Welcome, Jen Hogan. Gene Loy's here. Holy jumpins'! That's because I know. Yeah, this is the last time I watch these idiots on.
Hello,
the
Jordan.
interwebs.
There's a Jordan. Hello, Jordan.
Jordan, where do you see Jordan?
Sage said hello to a Jordan. Hello, Jordan.
Yes.
Hi, Jordan. See, Dina said hi, Jordan. Hello, Jordan. We don't see you in the news feed, but hello.
She has. Thank you. Awesome. That's great news, James. I'm very glad to hear that. Thank you, Jesus.
I think if you watch our show after our live feed, we don't know that you watch our show. We see how many views it gets. If you're a supporter and you love us,
keep loving us.
Keep loving us. Keep commenting. Keep sharing. Keep caring. Because we love you too. We love all the support. And said we're not planning on ending things. We're planning on coming back and giving you guys more entertaining things.
Oh yes.
I don't think we're gonna end. No matter where we go in the next few months, we'll keep it going after. We just need a bit of a break to.
Yeah, we need to revamp. We need to recuperate from what we've been doing, and it just seems to me like things have gotten. To me, it seems like things have gotten a bit stale. So we want to go back to the drawing board and see what worked, what didn't work.
See what people want. Just because you don't think we're listening, and we're hearing what people are interested in and what people want to see and what people want to hear,
and it helps if you tell us what you'd like to see.
we've heard a few, and I'm saying
Yeah.
a few I'd say would probably be a handful of people that have given us ideas, and we're more than happy. We want the ideas.
Yes.
We want.
Give us more. That way we've got more to choose from.
We don't want this to just be this. We want this to be out there for you. People want Mia's top 10's not stopping. That Mia's top 10 is continuing. So,
Okay. No, that's good.
top 10 tonight. I'm just going to go on this. Thank God for my daughter, because she discouraged me from it, but it was kind of funny. But I have no disrespect to mamas out there. Mama's Day is this weekend, and I love my mama and all the mamas. Mad respect. You know, I'm a mama. And mad respect to all the mamas out there.
All the mamas.
But my top 10 tonight was going to be Yo Mama jokes.
Yo Mama!
But some of them are just, I don't like the Yo Mama is so fat. I don't like the Yo Mama so ugly. Some of them are pretty raw. One of them was pretty funny. The top 10 one, when I did actually start writing it, my top 10 tonight, I think, what is my top 10? Maine slang is my top 10 tonight. But my top 10 was going to be Yo Mama, and one of them was, Yo Mama's teeth so yellow, the cars slow down. Even the cars slow down when she smiles. That's what got me started, but some of them were just too much. I respect mamas so much, too much to do the Yo Mama jokes.
Me too, but I'd still do the Yo Mama jokes.
There are some of them that are pretty funny. They get pretty nasty.
So Stephanie says yes. Hold on, I got to catch up. Go back to the comments here. Let's see. People want me as top 10. Jen says sure do. James says I would like to see more outdoor style shows. Y'all live in a beautiful state.
Absolutely.
Duly noted, sir. As a matter of fact, when I say duly noted, I'm not screwing around. I just wrote that down. Good thoughts.
Yeah.
You never know. Let's see. Dina says more magic tricks. Phew, you guys are killing me with the magic tricks.
You keep doing it to him.
I know.
You keep bringing him. Every day. He's lucky I love him, because every once in a while he'll say, I learned a new magic trick tonight, honey, don't hate me. I learned a new magic. Luckily, the magic tricks aren't expensive. Like, some of them can get pretty expensive, but at least it's a somewhat cheap
hobby.
Hey,
it could be the Knight Rider hobby that I'm
it could be a
sinking
lot worse.
a ton of money into.
At this point, anything to keep this guy sane and his levels down. Magic here. Can you pull a rabbit out of Mia's ear? No, but you wait.
No, but later on I'll show you something kind of nifty. You can make Kevin miss.
We got a way you go live on both platforms simultaneously. Now, Kevin using your OBS too. Yeah, we'll talk. We've dibbled around with the OBS and the whole Skype thing and that.
Well, that's to do interviews, but I think he's talking about going live on YouTube and Facebook at the same time.
Oh, that would be cool.
Or one of the other platforms, not necessarily Facebook.
Yeah.
I am getting pretty aggravated with Facebook as far as we should be getting way more viewers during our show, and Facebook's algorithms aren't working with us. No, it's not,
because
we're not paying money.
There's a few friends of mine that go live every once in a while. Lisa Baker, she goes live and plays live, and I don't always get when she's on.
Well, it's like Mark B. Lee. I don't always see when Mark B. Lee goes live.
No, I don't always see when.
Even though I've got the notification set to show me every time he goes live.
Yeah, because when you're watching them live, it'll show up, show when they go live, hear when they go live next, click, and then it'll go green, and then, that's okay. It's supposed to send you notifications, and it doesn't always, so Facebook.
All right, I got to catch up on, let's see, when y'all come back on and have guests. Yes. We're working on that.
Pinch poke Yomi.
As a matter of fact, I made a new friend today, but I can't tell you because, well.
And she doesn't have big boobs.
No. But He is a Hollywood actor.
And he doesn't have big boobs.
No, I don't want to comment on his boobs because, well,
You don't know.
he just accepted my friend request. I don't want him to say, screw this guy. Bloop.
Right?
Really?
This guy's too weird. His wife is even weirder. I don't want to be friends with him no more.
Freaking freak. So yeah, he actually played Deputy Rick Cologne in Friday the 13th Part 6. So I'm gonna see if there's some way that I can get him on a show.
I can make Kevin disappear.
Yeah.
I can do that. I need a sheet. I might hear crash, bang, boom, but he'll disappear.
Ow, my head!
Oh, what is it? Bang, boom, 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 boom.
Son of a...
Dunk.
Sage says keep the air horn.
Sage, you and I need to talk.
Oh, I forgot. I should have said it. You know what? We're like 18 minutes into the show, and not once have we said anything about our sponsors.
No.
No, it's because you hijacked the show.
I hijacked the show with
Holy crap.
inspiration.
We want to say a super duper awesome thank you so very much to our wonderful sponsors. We'll start off with Stan Terrell from The Boneyard.
207-227-8680 for all your property maintenance, carpentry, and leather working needs.
Yes.
The Boneyard.
We also want to thank everybody at Hanging with Web Show Media Group.
Hanging with Web Show Media Group. I'm too busy laughing about the Boneyard.
We also want to thank Josh Bauer from J. Bauer Art.
Josh Bauer.
If you're looking for a good deal on some artwork, go to jbauerartshop.com.
He has a deal right now with Prince, I think $4.99. I believe.
I thought that was for...
No, he's got it again. Oh, that was just the May the 4th. Never mind. It was May 4th.
Okay.
May the 4th be with you. It was May 4th. So.
Yes. And now the think of the mail. And last but certainly not least, actually not even last, we want to thank Peter Anthony from Peter Anthony Productions.
Peter Anthony Productions.
And we still don't have a logo for the other guy.
I know. Darn guy makes logos for everybody else, but doesn't do his own.
But the friggin' guy is awesome.
Jeez.
And he's also responsible for that logo. And his name is Terry MacGyver.
MacGyver.
From, that's right,
Ireland.
TMI Prince.
He is from Ireland.
Yes.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, the steel is still good. See? I thought it was just for the May the 4th, but it's still good. So make sure you stop at jbauerartshop.com.
Yes.
And check out his canvas prints for $4.99. You cannot beat that deal.
Yes. What she said.
Too much coffee today.
I guess.
Again.
I guess.
Again. I'm going to have one of those nights. It's our last show. I'm excited.
I'm going to hit you with a bottle this time.
No, don't hit me with a coffee cup either.
So, James Shaver says, Vinny's a friend of mine, too. Where the red dot goes, you bang.
There you go. Ya bang. There, Jen Hogan. Thank you, Jen. Put the link to Josh Bauer art right there.
Oh, it's still good for $4.99. Woohoo!
Where were you when I was...
You're all over the frickin' place, so don't even start with me. I can't even keep up with you tonight.
Welcome, Isaac and Tyler. Welcome to the show.
Yes.
I was just talking about the deal still being good for $4.99, his canvas prints.
You talk so fast, everything blurred together.
Brain is already programmed to not.
I'm married. What the hell do you think? I didn't get to say,
It's chitter chatter.
welcome to the show, Lord Pomacher.
Oh, no.
See? Sage said something about the air horn. So in your defense, I
Lord
talked about
Palmerture.
Lord GW.
Oh,
Wobbles, no.
no.
Meow, I'm pathetic.
You might hear a baby crying. Not like a baby, but a baby kitty.
Maybe Nerf darts for the new show.
No, but we have one up from Nerf darts, so you just wait.
One up from Nerf darts. Okay. No, and no bowing.
No.
Thank you, sir.
No.
May we have another?
Lord GW.
Okay, so let's see. Isaac says, I'm used to people who talk fast. My wife does it all the time.
I talk fast, and you don't know whether I'm talking to you sometimes. Because I just talk. She
talks to herself. She talks to the cats. Talks to her pet rock.
I talk to everything.
Wobbles is not going to shut up until I let him in. No, I'm not letting him in.
No, you're not letting
We're
him
live.
in. We're live, and we have a show to do.
Yeah, and it's already kind of sweaty up in this bitch, and holding him is just going to make it worse. So, okay. Before we go any further, I just want to know, how are all of you doing out there? Because we do genuinely give a shit.
We do give a shit. We're all still in our corners, trying to be well-behaved citizens. But they are pushing it, though. They really are.
Royal wave to you all. And we love you too, GW.
Elbow, wrist. Cats understand you. Yes, cats do understand me. I talk to my cats all the time. If you could hear me, you'd think I was having conversations with humans. And they're cats. But they respond with their eyes and their actions.
Do you still have a pet rock, Mia?
No, my cat Nafia stole my pet rock. Now it's her pet rock.
Let's see. Nathan says, I'm breathing. Well, that's a good thing, because if you weren't, we wouldn't be talking to you.
He says, doing pretty good.
Good, Stephanie. We're glad to hear that. Life at this time sucks.
Going good. She's got a little bean in the belly.
I'm pretty peachy. Keeping myself busy with logo designs. There you go. All right. We're doing good here. Awesome.
Oh, Jen's got sinus surgery on the 16th.
Oh.
Ooh. I was supposed to have sinus surgery years ago, but I never had it done. I've got a bad deviated septum, and the last doctor I saw said that I had so much gook up there that he couldn't see anything, and I've actually blown blood clots out of my nose. But I don't want to get it. I'd probably save him a lot of sleep if I did get it fixed, but...
You know, I had a mood ring. Somebody stole it, and I'm still not quite sure how to feel about that.
I had a moon ring once.
Sorry.
Is it like anything like the drone and it left you?
Shut up. Really? Really? Because it's the last show. We kind of made fun of Kevin.
My filter just... It didn't even think of it. It just went... right through.
See that right there? When it's empty, I'm going to hit her with it.
I bet you it won't make a good gadunk sound like mine did.
Oh, I bet you it will.
Gadunk. The grandkids call me Grand Sage. Stick with that. The Grand Sage.
Alrighty. Let's see. I talk to my cats and dogs and myself and the wall. Well, hey, you know what? Sometimes, Gene, that's the only time you can get an intelligent conversation. When you're talking to yourself.
I'm either talking to cats or yelling at, sassing myself for doing something stupid I shouldn't
Right?
have.
I can't wear this hat anymore.
So don't wear the hat anymore. Why are you wearing the hat? Represent.
Well, I was trying to...
He's trying to represent you, Stan, but his head's getting too hot.
Well, not only that, but I was trying to hide the...
We represent.
Yes. Word, yo. Yeah, what the hell was that? Yeah, great. Now we're gonna have some kind of gang show up.
It's not bad enough that our last name's Blood. I couldn't imagine having our last name and living in the inner cities. Or somewheres where there's Bloods and Crips. I mean, would we get shot just for having the last name Blood? You know, it's like...
Lisa Baker, welcome to the show.
Lisa, she must have heard her name being mentioned.
Right?
I mentioned her name about...
no, it's a Colombian coffee, Isaac.
About the notification. What Columbia coffee? What?
He said, is
Irish
that an Irish coffee? And I said, no it's...
about the notifications not showing up. Like when people go live and stuff. Because when she goes live, it never... I've clicked on it several times to pop in and let me know when she's live, and it never does. And probably does the same thing. It's the whole Facebook what do you say? Facebook algorithm or whatever.
You have to wear red for blood.
Yeah, haha.
I'm trying to think.
I'm gonna wear pink.
That'd be a red handkerchief on the left rear pocket, I believe it is.
Oh, is it? I don't plan on going anywhere.
I think so.
Has to deal with that shit.
Because I'm pretty sure that Snoop was with the Crypt, and that was white on the right side.
Yeah. Last night when you were on, it pooped up. It pooped up. It popped up in the news, the feed, the comment feed there about notifications, and I clicked it again, and I could have swore I've clicked that before to let me know, but we'll see.
Clickety-doo-dah.
But usually when you're watching somebody live, it'll pop up a thing that says if you want to get notifications that anytime this person goes live, click it, and if it goes green, you leave it alone, and it usually says so-and-so is live. But
yeah, what she said. Because
yes,
I don't know anything. All right, well.
What?
I believe that it's your turn for...
Okay, guys. If I know I've put we've got disclaimers on the show and stuff like that, but if you do not like bugs, if bugs give you creepy crawlies to the point where you can't sleep at night...
If bugs bug you...
If bugs bug you... Then step away for the next probably 20 minutes, because... My topic this evening is a few of the most poisonous bugs in North America. I thought where spring's coming, bugs are coming back. Spring is here, I know.
I bet only one of your bugs exists in Maine.
I tried to... They're in North America, though. They're bugs that...
But I bet only one of them...
one of them I think only shows up in... Actually, wheel bugs. They've actually... yeah. Well, next! Okay.
I don't know what the hell a wheel bug is.
This is a few of the most... There's a lot of poisonous bugs in North America, but this is just a few of them. My first one is a wheel bug. I was going to say, this wheel bug is actually one that they have spotted in Maine. They actually Virginia actually has their own web page on these wheel bugs. But this wheel bug, or Aurelius cristatus, is a species of a large assassin bugs in the family of Rudividae. Literally means hangnail. So the hangnail family. This species of one of the largest terrestrial true bugs in North America, reaching up to 1.5 inches in length in their adult stage. Wheel bugs are most common in eastern Canada and the United States, and their range extends into Mexico and Guatemala. They are sexually dimorphic in that males are somewhat smaller than the females. A characteristic structure in the wheel-shaped pronotal armor. Wheel bugs prey on caterpillars and beetles, such as Japanese beetles, cabbage worm, orange dogs, tent caterpillars, and the Mexican bean beetle, all of which they pierce through with their back to inject salivary fluids that dissolve soft tissue. Wheel bugs are most active in daylight, though they may engage in predatory behaviors at night in areas illuminated by light. Because most of their prey are pests, wheel bugs are considered beneficial. They are camouflaged and are very shy, residing in leafy areas and hiding whenever possible. Specifically, habitats of wheelbug include sunflowers, goldenrod, cotton, trunks of locust trees, and various of fruit and tree groves. They have membranous wings, allowing for clumsy, noisy flight, which can easily be mistaken for the flight of a large grasshopper. The adult is gray to brownish gray in color and black shortly after molting, but the nymphs, which do not yet have wheel-shaped structures, have bright red and orange abdomens. It was described in 1763 by Carl Linnaeus. Despite the prevalence of the wheelbug in many habitats, the information compiled concerning the species is haphazard and incomplete. Well, there.
Holy, that's
a creepy looking bug.
Isn't that like the bug that they showed? Didn't they have a bug like that on Bug's Life?
I think so, yeah. Gene said I seen those in Guatemala. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I've squished about 20 spiders. Yeah. You sucked up Henry, you know. You were down there in the basement and you cleaned up Henry. He's a little black house spider that has been residing in our basement steps for 3 years now. Or 4 years, and you sucked him up the other day.
On the stairs?
On the steps. He probably could have kept the carpenter ants from
I didn't vacuum any stairs.
Then where did it go? Something bigger ate it?
Why the hell am I always to blame for...
Something bigger ate Henry? Oh, no.
Well, here's the thought. If the damn spider got 8 legs, he probably used all 8 legs to move the fuck out.
Yeah, but he had a good nest going on there, and it was pretty solid.
I didn't see no nest.
All right. The next one, this is... Tarantula hawks. Now, I had to pick this picture just to show the size, because everybody knows the size of tarantulas, so just tarantula hawk. A tarantula hawk is a spider wasp that preys on tarantulas. Tarantula hawks belong to any of the many species in the genre Pepsis or Hemipepsis. They are one of the largest parasitoid wasps, using their sting to paralyze their prey before dragging it to a broad nest as living food. A single egg is laid on the prey, hatching to a larva which eats the still living prey. The more familiar species are up to 5 centimeters, 2 inches long, making them among the largest wasps and have blue-black bodies and bright rust-colored wings. Other species have black wings with blue highlights. The vivid coloration found on their bodies and especially wings is a aposematism advertising to potential predators the wasp's ability to deliver a powerful sting. They're long, so it's like a decoy to attract the predators.
Look at how sexy I am. Come get me.
Yeah, come get me so I can just kill you. I love killing. Their long legs have hooked claws grappling with their victims. The stinger of a female Pepsis grossa can be up to 7 millimeters or 9/32 inches long. And the powerful sting is considered one of the most painful insect stings in the world. Didn't that guy that does those stings...
Hey, let this thing bite me or sting me and see how well it hurts.
You were watching his videos. Hello, Colleen. You were watching one of his videos one time about he was letting things sting him, and I believe the tarantula wasp was one of them that he let sting him. These next ones are adorable, but they're dangerous.
Adorable, but
the
dangerous.
next one is the puss caterpillars. This has a
puss or puss?
It's puss. It's puss.
Okay. Here, puss.
It's puss caterpillars. Do not pet this fuzzy wuzzy, despite its cuddly appearance. The puss caterpillar is actually the most dangerous caterpillar in the United States, according to National Geographic. Its fuzzy hairs are toxic spines that can stick your skin and spur a painful reaction. The inch-long larva is generously coated in long, luxuriant hair, making it resemble a tiny Persian cat. The characteristic that gave it the name
Puss.
I was saying it right. Thank you.
I was asking. God forbid I ask.
It is variable in color from downy grayish white to golden brown to dark charcoal gray. It often has a streak of bright orange running. I'm getting my creepy curlies from my spine. The orange running longitudinally. The fur on early stage larvae is sometimes extremely curly, giving them a cotton puffed look. The body tapers to a tail that extends well beyond the body. Unlike its relative, the M. crispata, the middle instar has more disheveled bad hair day appearance. In other words, this one that we're showing here is, I think, the relative. Without a distinctive tail. The fur, quote unquote, of the larva contains venomous spines that cause extremely pain reactions in human skin upon contact. The fuzzy puss caterpillar turns it into another just as dangerous creature, the flannel moth.
The flannel moth. Ooh.
I got another picture.
Oh, is there another picture there?
At number 2 there.
Oh.
Another picture. This is what he turns into.
Ooh, that's kind of
It's
cute.
a flannel moth. The adult moth is covered in long fur and colors ranging from dull orange to lemon yellow, with hairy legs and fuzzy black feet.
That's cute.
And it's just as poisonous as the caterpillar. Its fur still remains once it changes, it the fucking stage is that metamorphosis changes into the metamorphosis. It changes from the caterpillar to the moth. The flannel moth is just as dangerous. It still retains its poison and its toxins.
That's too bad because it's cute and fuzzy. I would like to pet it.
It can be dangerous. The GW.
Every man knows care touching the puss.
A puss.
You are not right. Oh, wow.
Yes, it's adorable but dangerous. Even the moth is adorable. Well, hello, Kyle. Welcome.
Yes, welcome, Kyle. Thanks for joining us on our season finale.
Our season finale.
So,
Yes.
yeah, you still got more to go, lady.
I still got more to go.
You still got more bugs to go.
I know. This next one is the brown recluse. Some say we have those up here, but they're more out into the wooded areas. I shared both pictures because a lot of people confuse the brown recluse with the hobo spider. The hobo spider does bite, but is not venomous like the brown recluse. Brown recluse spider is a recluse spider with a necrotic venom. Similar to other recluse spider bites, their bite sometimes requires medical attention. The brown recluse is one of the 3 spiders, the others being black widow and the Loxosceles lata, the Chilean recluse, with medically significant venom in North America. So there's only just a few in North America, the 3, the brown recluse, the black widow, and the Chilean recluse that you have to require medical attention for in the United States. And is often confused with the hobo spider. Brown recluses are usually between 0.24 and 0.79 inches, so they're not very big, but may grow larger. Often identified by a dark brown violin shape on its back, the brown recluse spider is predominantly found in Midwest and Southeast of the United States. The species is well known for its secretive behaviors, as it prefers to take residence in warm, dry, and dark environments, such as wood piles, basements, and closets. This arachnid bites, usually unintentionally, when it feels trapped. Typically when a hand or foot reaches into a shoe or a piece of clothing or a box in the attic or basement where brown recluses has made its home. Because their bites can take weeks to heal, it is important to keep an eye on the individual which was bitten. The brown recluse venom can cause severe allergic reactions, notably in children, the elderly, or those with pre-existing medical conditions. The brown recluse or fiddleback violin spider gets its common names from its coloration and reclusive habits, or the dark violin fiddle-shaped marking on the top of their chest. Brown recluses are found in southern Europe, temperate Africa, and in North, Central, and South America. In the United States, brown recluses spiders are found predominantly in the Midwest and Southeast. Well, there.
Well,
So I think most of what I see around here is mostly, I think, the hobo spider. Which, like I said, the hobo spiders are actually beneficial because they eat the ants and stuff that, usually bother us more than the spiders themselves.
See, when we were down in Tennessee, oh wait, just a second. Story time. When we moved down to Tennessee,
Yeah.
my mother had been bitten by something, and she's like, "I just don't understand what." And she showed me, and what happened was she got bitten by a brown recluse spider, and what happened was it started rotting her skin from the inside out. And I told her, I said, "Mom, that's a brown recluse bite. You need to go to the hospital and get that taken care of." So she ended up going to the hospital, long story short. And they gave her some antibiotics and whatever and stuff to put on that. But man, wasn't that gross? That was horrible. Horrible.
Did you already say that? That they cut around? They extended like an inch around the area where it was bit.
Yeah,
And cut around that, and I don't think she ever did heal properly from that.
No.
She had a lot of pre-existing conditions.
Well,
too.
she did, but
Okay, this next one, not to be confused with the black widow, but the red widow spider. The good news is that the red widow spider, we got people that live in Florida. The good news that I live in Maine. The bad news is
this is why we live where the air hurts our face.
Only found in, this is why we. Okay, say it again.
Huh?
Say what you said. This is why we live.
I said this is why we live where the air hurts our face.
Right. The bad news is that some of these are found in certain areas of Florida. We have a lot of friends that live in Florida. The bad news is that should you get bitten by one, the venom is neurotoxin, which it can potentially cause permanent muscle spasms. The red widow has an orange cephalothorax. Its abdomen is black with yellow rings outlining the rows of red spots, and its legs are vermilion red. On its underside, it does not have the familiar hourglass marking, and instead, it usually has one or two small red marks. Females are almost double the size of the male. The red widow constructs its web in palmettos, rosemary shrubs, scrub, oak, and other shrubs. The webs of adults are generally located 3 feet to 10 feet above the ground. Spiderlings and immatures build their webs close to the ground, and the main area of the web can extend up to 4 feet from the female's retreat. It is basically a cobweb sheet with a large number of snare lines extended upwards. Their prey flies into these snares and usually falls to the sheet. The widow then rushes out to make the capture. Yuck. Either way, I don't care. Yuck. I'm going to probably not be able to sleep tonight because of my own segment.
You'll be thinking, oh, something's crawling on me.
Don't even, because I already do that as it is.
Ooh.
The corner where I sit at my desk, I see stuff climb down the wall. And then I have no idea where it goes from there because my desk is really heavy and I cannot see where they go after that. So
Into the great beyond.
it could crawl on me, it could not. If they come, I'm a one for letting things that are alive live. I don't like to kill things. But if something comes within a couple feet of my existence, especially something that is going to bite me, spiders, some bugs, I mean, no, they won't kill me, but they will still bite me and leave a mark. They're dead. If they want to live, they stay 2 or 3 feet away from me.
That does not apply to felines. Even though
Florida will kill you. Snakes, spiders, sharks, and hurricanes. Lucky us. I know. Oh my Lord, you guys can keep your critters.
Right.
I lived in Florida for a few months, and between the palmetto bugs, the spiders, the mosquitoes, the geckos.
See, I wouldn't mind the geckos. I think
the
geckos would be
palmetto
kind of
bugs.
cool.
I've seen the palmetto bugs, which are some of our viewers, if you don't know what palmetto bugs, they're like really big cockroaches. But I've seen them as big as this before, no lie. And people that live in Florida would contest to that. You turn on the lights and they scattered. I don't know if I was just in a really bad area. But come to find out, my son was only a few months old, but in the dresser drawer, he had dresser drawers that were built into the walls of these trailer that we lived in. And we pulled out one of the drawers, and there was actually a nest of palmetto bugs in behind that drawer. So that's where, shortly after I left that place, but yeah. We found out where all the palmetto bugs were coming from. I almost busted a TV with a hammer one night because of a palmetto bug. My last one for the evening. I know everybody's saying, thank God. They can fly? Holy shit, I didn't know palmetto bugs could fly. It's a state bird. I never saw one fly. Wow. This next one are very familiar. A lot of people are very familiar with this spider, but it's the black widow spider. We had tons of these when we lived in Tennessee. It was awful. The black widow might not be much bigger than the average paperclip, but it's certainly more dangerous. Black widows are notorious spiders identified by the color hourglass-shaped mark on their abdomens. Several species answer to the name, and they are found in temperate regions around the world. The spider's bite is much feared. Its venom is reported to be 15 times stronger than a rattlesnake's. In humans, bites produce muscle aches, nausea, and paralysis of the diaphragm that can make breathing very difficult. However, to the contrary to belief, most people who are bitten suffer no serious damage, let alone death. But bites can be fatal, usually to small children, the elderly, or the infirm. Fortunately, fatalities are fairly rare. The spiders are non-aggressive and bite only in self-defense, such as when someone accidentally sits on them. And I also heard that when the black widow bites you, it's usually, they don't want to bite you. I heard that when they bite you, they just like a little warning nip.
That's all it takes.
But but their first little nip does not have all the venom in it. It's just like a little starter nip. But then
little nips aren't that bad.
Yeah, our state bird is a mosquito or the black fly. Black flies could suck the shit out of you too. Mosquitoes scare me because of all the diseases they can like Lyme disease. We'll just match it up with a corona. Anyways, I digressed. But yes, that was my creepy bugs that I probably won't be able to sleep tonight because of.
Well, and for the second time tonight, I guess we're going to have to go to Story time.
That's cool. Did Terry do that?
Terry did that.
Terry MacGyver.
Speaking of Black Widow spiders.
I've never seen it till tonight. So
Surprise!
I'm impressed. Thank you,
Surprise.
Terry.
Yes, thank you, Terry. So, speaking of Black Widow spiders, again, when we were living down in Tennessee, not once, but twice, I come just inches away from getting bitten by a Black Widow spider. The first time, it was hanging around on our railing to our porch, and I went outside and I put my hand on the railing, wasn't looking. I just happened to look down, and my hand was like, here's the Black Widow, and here was my hand. How I didn't get bitten, I don't know. But the second time that I encountered a Black Widow spider was out in our garage. I had a little office out there, and I went to reach down in behind my printer, and I put my hand through a web, and I looked down, and just as my hand went through, it went right in front of a Black Widow spider. And, I don't know how I didn't get bitten that time either.
He forgot to tell you. He left out parts of the story, okay?
Oh.
The first one, we never lived in Tennessee before. We've always lived in Maine. And we don't have, unless they come up on a fruit truck to one of the stores, because I did see one dead one time taped to a very not so nice letter about not wanting to pick bananas, deal with the bananas in the store because there was a dead Black Widow spider that came on the banana truck up here. But other than that, we don't see them. So when we lived in Tennessee, the kids were in school when I found it. So he kept it in a jar.
The first one.
The first one. He put it in a jar until the kids come home so he could show it. And then after the kids got home, he showed it. He took a lighter and went like this.
I turned the jar upside down, and it was on the cap. I lit the lighter, and I let that heat up, and that Black Widow just exploded inside the jar. Yeah,
I can't control everything he does, folks.
Yeah.
I just can't. He just... Karma, you know.
Yeah, that's
his afterlife's going to be. He's going to be hung up in a lighter.
I'll be like an ant in the anthill
You know,
under a
you're almost
magnifying
taking
glass.
center show here. Do you know this?
You know what? I have no problem moving the hell over. There.
There. Hi, guys! I'm part of the show now. But the second one, was that a brown recluse or that was a Black Widow?
No,
you kept in a jar for 3 months. This friggin' thing lived. 3 months. No food, no nothing. At one point it molted, ate itself, and then lived another month and died.
Yep. That was
Yeah.
pretty weird.
Pretty weird. I can't imagine. I couldn't imagine. The only thing I've ever done is stepped on a bee. I've gotten stung by a bee twice, but that's it. I've never gotten bitten by anything that caused me to get sick or anything. Not that I know of. I still have a tick mark on my leg from living in Tennessee.
Yep, so do I.
Yeah, they bury even if you get their heads out, they still leave a mark on you.
A mark, yeah.
Sometimes.
Welcome to the show, Craig Little. Thanks for joining us.
Craig! We dropped a few. I scared people away with the spiders.
Well,
tell whoever stepped away that I'm done with the spiders.
They can come back now.
They can come back now. I'm done. No more.
Super de-duper.
Yeah, super de-fucking-duper.
It's all right. This is the season finale. So
we've done good. We have. I don't think we've said shit.
We've said. Yeah,
I think that's all we've said.
No, we've said shit and fuck and all that.
I
you know what?
said the F word since it started.
It's a season finale, so fuck
That's
it.
one thing we'll have to work on in our next show. Is our language. Or we're gonna have to get a beep.
No, that's why I put a disclaimer at the beginning of the show. If you don't like the language, don't watch the show.
We put it out there. Not that people really read our disclaimer. We're gonna have to put the disclaimer like in the middle somewhere or at the end, because people usually show up towards the end.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the show when, that's right, you know.
The last one.
Kevin's Fun Maine Facts.
The last one.
Yep. Because after this one,
no more Kevin's fake Maine
there will not be any more Fun Maine Facts.
And I made such a cool little icon.
Well, it was groovy, but you know, it's okay. Hey, quit pushing me around.
You're pushing me.
Well, get the fuck out of my way.
It's gonna be the main event with Kevin.
It's gonna be just the main event with nobody sitting at the table in a minute because I want to put you through it. Powerbomb!
That would be cool.
That'd be awesome. Okay, so my first Fun Maine fact. Locally referred to as the Big F Indian, a 25-foot tall statue of a ritualized Native American adorning the letter F, thought to stand for Freeport, stands in the city of Freeport, towering over everyone for miles.
That's cool.
Now, don't get that confused with the Indian statue that they had in Creepshow, which was also by Stephen King, by the way. Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't the statue that was.
It wasn't that statue.
Weird.
Okay, so number 2.
Number 2, Kevin's Maine Facts.
The residents of Bryant Pond were the last in the country to use hand-cranked phones. In 2008, they honored their last stand by unveiling a 14-foot tall candlestick phone, thought to be the tallest in the world.
Nice.
I'd be the guy standing up there going, "Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
I think I hear someone talking.
Someone's calling."
We're all going to end up back on hand crank phones here pretty soon.
I know, right? Okay, so number 3.
Ugh. Why?
Maine is the mother of snow inventions with such claims to fame as the snowplow, an early version of the snowmobile, and earmuffs.
I remember you talking about the earmuffs before. They invented the snowplow too.
That's what they're claiming.
I know when we lived in Tennessee, we had an ergonomical snow shovel, which it had another handle on it.
We still have it.
We still have it. That swivels, so it's or ergonomical, like, you know, so you can heave. She's gonna punch me and freak out.
Right in the head.
Yeah, we had gotten a few inches of snow, which is quite a bit for Tennessee. And we were out. He was out in our driveway, shoveling the driveway, and every single neighbor on our street came out because, of course, you know, they get a few inches of snow. Nobody goes to work or schools. My son was out of school for 2 weeks because of this storm, but they have plow trucks down. They have plows attached to military vehicles. One plow attached to military vehicles, and they do not salt the back roads. So they save all the salt for the main roads. They do have salt, but or sand or whatever they want to call it. But yeah, I couldn't imagine if we would have brought our snowblower down there, what they would have said. They would be like, "What is that?"
No, actually, I think I sold the snowblower before we moved.
We sold it in our yard sale before.
Yeah, because we weren't supposed to get snow in Tennessee.
Yeah. We brought it with us. I'm sorry.
All right. Finally, Peaks Island, Maine, is home to a museum dedicated solely to, that's right, umbrella covers. And let's see.
Umbrella covers. That's it.
Umbrella covers. It's
umbrella covers.
I wish that I could explain it, but I can't.
Well, I remember seeing that because Peaks Island. You've talked about it before.
Probably.
I believe that's the island that we visited when I was on my trip, and they have like a little convenience store. All they have is like a little store there. If you need anything, you have to have it boated in. If you need any medical attention, you have to boat in and boat out. Pretty much. Or skidoo if it's wintertime.
Okay. Last but not least, this one here. I don't have a photo for this one.
Why not?
Well, because really I don't see how you can put a photo. But it says, Maine's government is comprised of 16 counties, 22 cities, 435 towns, 33 plantations, 424 townships, and 3 Indian reservations.
Wow.
And that, ladies and gentlemen...
Only 3 Indian, but that's 3 different Indian tribes, though.
That's 3 Indian reservations.
Yeah.
I don't know if that means tribes or not. But so that, ladies and gentlemen, again, for the last time was Kevin's Fun Maine Facts.
Yes, Isaac. That's one thing that keeps us here in Maine is how beautiful it is here.
It's
it wasn't
beautiful.
For the fact that it's beautiful and that we have so many. Well, I wouldn't say so many. We have a few friends and family that keeps us in this area. That's the only thing that keeps us in this area. So.
Word. So, we need to do our sponsors.
Sponsors, we were slack and we were a half hour in first time.
18 minutes to be exact.
Can't wait. We should have put his new time. Never mind, Mia.
That's right.
Zip it.
As Ahmed would say, silence! I kill you! So, we want to give a huge thanks to our good friend Peter Anthony at Peter Anthony Productions.
Peter Anthony Productions.
We also want to thank Josh Bauer from J. Bauer Art.
Josh Bauer.
We want to thank all of our good friends at Hangin with Web Show Media Group.
Hanging with Web Show Media Group.
And last but not least, our most excellent brother from another mother, our great friend Stan Terrell from The Boneyard.
207-227-8680 for all your property maintenance, leather working needs, carpentry needs. He's master the
Jack of all trades. And
The Boneyard.
We also want to thank, that's right, Terry McIver from TMI Prints.
Terry McIver, TMI Prints.
He's responsible for that. Also, it's 9:05, so I think it's time.
Aw, you're welcome, Nate. That's what we're here for. Just to, help people out, break up the monotony, make people laugh a little, even if you don't find us funny.
I mean, come on. I'm at least funny looking.
It sucks we gotta take a little bit of a...
It don't suck.
It don't suck.
It don't suck.
It sucks for our fans. I mean, we feel bad that we're leaving our fans.
I don't, because when we come back, they're going to be like, dude!
I know! They'll be like, where have these people been? I sound like, where the frig?
Hey!
I can't. I try to.
What's the word of the day?
I can't. Yes, we need this time to revamp, take a deep breath. We've got a few things already in plan, so unless we are homeless and have no place to live, we will still be airing this for you.
Yeah, because if we ain't got no place to live, then that means, well, we're probably living in a cardboard box somewheres with all our kitties and our kid.
Or we happen to die, but I don't see any. I don't see that happen. We're both too stubborn to do that. So, but yes, we need it. We'll come back with bigger. You won't be. We will not disappoint.
Yeah, no, we won't.
So.
Okay, so let's see. Yes, it is time. We're doing this thing.
Oh yeah, we've totally foobarred. totally forgot.
Are you ready?
Do you want me to leave it?
No. Are you ready?
I am ready. We are going to unveil our newest. Last week we gave away a coffee mug. Randy Fox was the winner of that coffee mug. This is the said new KB Entertainment coffee mug. KBE. We have our sponsors.
Okay, hold on. I'm zooming.
Right there. I don't think you can see the Hangin with Web show on there.
No, that came out kind of dark, but
yeah. And then on the other side, we have the KBE logo.
Now, before you put that away, also notice, ladies and gentlemen, that the KBE has been revamped.
Yes. Oh, sorry. There we go.
And now you can actually see the KBE better. Now, why has that changed, you ask? Because one of our very valued viewers / friends / sponsors said, hey, you know what I think would really make your logo pop? He said, put white.
It's funny how something as just as simple as a little white.
Yeah, it makes it pop. I never thought of it.
So, you want to tell them or you want me to continue telling them?
Okay. Go right ahead.
So, because it's our last show of this season, we decided to do another giveaway for one of our mugs. We also, we've had a few people say that they wanted to purchase. They were looking at purchasing our mug. We have four. We have four right now.
I think so, yes.
We have four right now that are up for purchase. We can get more. The mugs are $12. They're going to be $3 with shipping and handling. So it'll be $15 if you want us to mail them someplace. If you're local and you can pick up local or we can deliver local, then they'll be $12. But they'll be $12 plus $3 shipping and handling if we have to mail them. So if anybody, go ahead.
Welcome to the show, Guy Cormier. I believe he's also a first-time viewer.
So if anybody wants to place an order for one of these mugs, please message Kevin or Kevin B Entertainment and say, yes, we want one of these mugs. We cannot place the order until we have all the money in the pool. And then we're going to place the order all at once.
How can you get the money to us, you ask? Well, let me tell you. If you go to paypal.me/Kevin B Entertainment, you can make your payment right there. And we will, you have my word. We will write down every order. We will make sure that...
As soon as we get them. And it was fairly quick that we got these. I mean,
yes, that was a quick
last
turnaround.
week when we had our show, I had just ordered them. And we had just talked about it. And I had just mentioned it. We didn't even have the mug to show on the show for our drawing, but look, it's here.
Boom.
So
all right. Perfect. So tonight we're drawing a winner. This is the tricky thing.
The kicker.
Remember all 52 episodes 51 episodes led up to this very moment. Everybody that has subscribed to our YouTube channel, their name went into the pot. What we did, it's ongoing, Josh.
It's ongoing.
It's ongoing. If we get enough orders all at once, we got no problem. Get all the money together and then boom, we'll make an order happen.
Yeah, I'd like to get at least 4 or 5 in a pool to send the order. At least 4 or 5. Like when we get the first few people that want the want the mug, for the first 5, then we'll send the order out.
Yep.
And like I said, it was just a week. Not even a week, and we had our mugs.
Yep.
So.
Okay, so what we're doing is, every month we've pulled a name out of the pot and voila.
Gene, you got pot in your mind.
Well,
that's another show on another time.
on another day.
On another day.
So anyway, we took all of the winner names out of the bowl and we put them into a separate cup. So everybody's name that's in here has won
At least once.
at least once in one of our drawings. Tonight you get a second chance. Okay? So, unfortunately, I don't want to screw around with the bowl. So, I'm going to just kind of shake them up.
I can.
No,
Are you sure?
yeah.
I can do it.
No, all right. So, I drew last month's
Are you
drawing.
gonna leave it? Oh, the heat is on. It's on the street. Heat is on.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna dig deep for this one.
All right. Well, just make sure you don't knock out all the names.
Digging deep. It's a small cup, but I don't know who I'm gonna get. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
While she's opening that, I just want to say thank you to Corey and Molly Willett for this coffee mug right here. Kick ass. We love them. And who's our wiener? Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
They're all like jealous!
Okay. Well, that makes it easier. So, our winner, do you want to say it or do you want me to say it?
Go ahead. They're like, just say who won!
Are you ready?
You guys
Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm ready. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the brand new Kevin B Entertainment coffee mug is... We'll tell you right after this commercial.
After 10 Mia's 10-minute top 10.
Nathan Smock.
Nathan!
Congratulations, Nathan Smock. You are the winner.
I'll put that down before I break it.
Yeah. Yeah, don't pull it.
Congrats, Nate.
Okay, so we'll set that right there. Nate, we will get that out to you. That might end up having to be a hand-delivered thing because I don't trust the postal services around here and deliver.
Yeah.
So, fuck yes, Mike.
Yeah,
fuck yes, Mike. Yes. Boy, I'm really glad.
And we'll start. Are we gonna start the winners all over again for the new episode?
We gotta figure out. We gotta work on that because we can't just keep telling people, "Oh, subscribe." I mean, we've got how many?
But we're still gonna have the main event.
Well, I know that, but
I'm letting the cat. The more I talk, the more I'm letting the cat.
Yeah, I want you to
main event
just
is
stop
one
talking.
of the shows. We're gonna have other shows. It's gonna be layers.
yes, we're
Layers.
we're turning
But the
into.
main event is gonna be one. It's still gonna be one of our shows.
We have 128 subscribers.
128
And
subscribers.
we love the fact that we've got 128 subscribers. We thank all of you for getting us as far as we've gotten. Most definitely. If it wasn't for you guys, we'd just be sitting here talking into cameras and really.
We'll double check, make sure your name is in there, Gene. But
I
I'm
know.
pretty
I
sure
know for a
you
fact
are
Gene
in
Loy's
there.
name is. Well, it's not in there.
Well, yeah, it's not in there. This was for people that have already won, but you
Right.
never won, so you're
Gene's name is in that
it's
bowl.
still in this bowl right here. Which
I know because I wrote
we're
it down.
still one of the things we're not going to get rid of is the giveaways. We have really cool sponsors, and the next time around is probably going to be even cooler giveaways depending on where life decides to send us. So,
Nathan says, "Can I do something?
can I do something
Do a show on X Dealer.
on X dealer? Uh-oh.
Do a show on X Dealer, on an X pot dealer." I'm assuming is what he's talking about. Considering he's been talking an awful lot about pot tonight.
What would that be like? It would be slumlords and bad tenants. It would be care donors and bad pot dealers.
Something like that. What do you want to do,
What do you
Nathan?
want to
I
do,
don't.
Nate? There's nothing to do.
I don't
you want
know.
a cup.
I don't. You support us.
You support us. You're like, or beside, you're right up there with the #1 fans. We have a group of Terry and you and Stephanie and Lisa, there's a few of people that watch us every single show. You guys are always here. Dude, that's all we ask.
Yep. And if you can share our videos and get us out there more, we can talk about more J-Bar. Excellent, Josh. Yes. Anytime, bud. Anytime.
We're trying to get our daughter to do something.
I'm just a star.
Oh, that's all right, though. You get our word out there. You've brought a few people to our show that we've never had. Caleb's always on here. You just bring more people. That's all we ask. You know?
And I don't want any of our viewers to think for 1 second that we are...
I was going to say Isaac. I thought Isaac come from Nate, too. Not come from me, but that's...
We know what you meant.
Because
I don't want I don't want any of our viewers, but more or less the local ones that, are accessible physically, locally. Don't think that we're and that we won't talk to you. I mean, I might not recognize you out in public, but if you were to come up to me in public and say, "Hey, I know you." I've actually had people back when I was a wrestler.
I'm on a show, aren't I?
Back when I was a wrestler, I was downstate at a concert. Oh wait, hold on. I'm not going to do the logo, but story time. I was down at a concert. I think it was the Megadeth concert that we were at. And I had a guy come up to me. It was a Megadeth concert, come to think of it.
That would be cool, Josh. On his back talk with Bauer. Nice.
I got it with 60 miles. What? Okay. Gonna head to bed though. Hope to see you guys back soon.
Thanks for
you too, Josh. Keep in touch.
Bauer, jBauerArtShop.com. Josh Bauer. We have plenty of other Josh Bauer. Okay.
Are you done? I don't want our local viewers that come up. Actually, no, I was doing story time. Jeez. I was at a Megadeth concert down in Portland. I had this guy, and this is back when I was a wrestler, so I was dressed up like my Stone Cold Steve Austin outfit. And I had a guy come up to me, never seen him before. He was a heavy-set dude, had long, straggly-looking hair. And he come up to me and says, "I know you." And I'm like, okay. He says, "You're Stone Clone Kevin Blood." And I damn near shit myself.
I remember I was with you that day, yeah.
I'm like, yeah, how did you know? He's like, "Dude, I've seen your videos on YouTube, man. That was like totally awesome."
Yeah.
So,
you never know.
You never know who you're going to run into. And I'm not one of those people that, get away from me.
Yeah.
I've actually had people come up and ask me for my autograph, and I'm like, that's when I get kind of weirded out because I'm not used to, especially now. Of course, I don't get it now, but that was a hard thing to adjust to, was having people come up and say, "Can I have your autograph?" And I'm like, "For what?" "Oh, yeah, I forgot. Okay.
I forgot I wrestle. I have my head so far up my ass that even if I'm driving and you wave to me and I won't see you.
Yeah, well...
It's not because I'm stuck up. It's not because I'm mean or nasty. Thanks, Nate. There you go. See, sharing is caring. That's all you can do for us, buddy.
That's
all
right.
you need to do for us, buddy.
Yep.
That's all there is. But I'm not stuck up. It's not. I have nothing to be stuck up about.
That's right.
The only one that looks high enough to look down on anybody is up there, and I'm not that qualified to look down on anybody. So if I don't see you, I don't wave to you, I don't say hi to you, it's because my brain was off in some other world. I probably could have been thinking about folding how much laundry I had to fold that day, or the cat boxes need to be changed, or something else was going on in my brain. It's not because I'm stuck up or mean or anything. Even though I do have a pretty good resting bitch face. Exactly, Gene. God is the only one that can sit that high, look down on anybody.
Word.
Alrighty.
I think it's time.
That's the second time! Pinch! Poke!
Stop yelling. You're spiking us, and that hurt.
You
Fuck.
owe me a Coke. Don't pinch me. I'm sensitive, you know.
Sensitive. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for
Mia's Top 10. If you guys could see this guy.
You never see it.
It's like he's a freaking music conductor. When I'm singing, he's like...
You're on crack. I don't do
One
that.
of these days, he stopped recording back footage of stuff, so we can't...
That's right.
He stopped recording the back footage of stuff, so...
Behind the scenes,
behind the scenes stuff, and now he's doing the behind the scenes stuff. He should have been recording this whole time.
Nah.
So I know Kevin, he does his Maine Facts thing, but he touched on a little bit, just a little bit. He dabbled. Us Mainers,
just the
or
tip.
us that live up in the northern part of the United States, we have our own language. A lot of people that do not live in Maine, they get it. The Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, even some of Canada area, they understand our language. We don't hear. I didn't hear it until I moved down to Tennessee. And everybody's like, "You're not from around here now, are you?" No, I'm not. My top 10 is top 10 Maine slangs. These are some. I try to make sure I didn't get the same ones he talked about. So these are more. I know. You could think that there was more slangs.
I don't even know how I didn't see that one.
I know, right? The number 10 is pucker brush. The pucker brush may be on the side of the road, lots of tree branches and grass, dead leaves and shit. Probably a place your dog wants to poop. Also probably a place where ticks would live. Pucker brush. I've ended up in the pucker brush quite a few times.
Covered in dog poop?
No, probably covered in ticks and fleas, but... Number 9, ankle biter. This means little kids, toddlers, or small yappy dogs. Ankle biters. I do not like ankle biters. Number 8, buzz on. To be drunk, like real drunk. As in, he's got a wicked buzz on.
Wicked buzz
wicked
on.
Buzz on.
I got a wicked buzz on,
wicked
Buzzy.
Buzz on, man. Number 7, honking. This means a real big thing. Like you catch catch a fish, like you're like, that's a big honking trout. Big honking trout.
And that's what my brother used to catch all
Big
the time. Was big honking
bass
trouts.
and salmon. That boy
Bass,
was
salmon.
good. He kissed the worm and just, and the fish were like, "Yes, my master."
And always the first fish that he caught of the year or the season, he always threw back.
Threw back. He kissed and threw back.
Gives back to the fishing gods.
Yeah.
That's what he used to say.
Well, they returned. They delivered. Because
oh yeah.
He would, limit and then some. Number 6, humdinger.
Ain't that a humdinger?
Synonym for wicked good. I think wicked was on his list. Wicked, like a wicked pisser.
Wicked pisser.
A humdinger is synonym for wicked good, or in some cases just impressive, like of a thunderstorm. Wasn't that a humdinger of a storm last night? Number 5, idea or idea. They usually say it either both ways, and you can agree. Idea
or idea.
Idea. It means an idea. I just said it. I said it right. I said it proper when I was trying to pronounce it. When I didn't try to pronounce it, I said it. I told you. When I try not to do it, I can't. An idea as in, I've got an idea. Not like Apple or idea.
Like an iPhone idea.
Apple idea. Number 4, nippy. This means kind of cold, chilly, as a tit bit.
It should say a tit bit nipply.
Thank you, a tit bit nipply. Because you might see some nipples from that cold air bub. I see a lot of nipples in that cold air bub. Number 3, them there. I say that a lot. That
so do
there,
I.
That them there down the road. Them kids that them there kids down there.
Them there kids.
Them there kids. Those darn kids. That them there. Those or that. That them there frost heaves up on Route 52 are something fierce.
Another word. Something.
Something. It's another word. Something. Number 2. Well, they're mostly heard up in the Allagash. If you say something or someone thinks you're full of shit, they'll probably respond with, well, they. Kind of like Maine's version of, sure. Sure, Jan. Well, they.
Wow. You know, I say that a lot.
Well, they.
Well, there.
Yeah, you do.
So, ooh, jeez. I hope I'm not giving people the impression I think that they're all full of shit, even though I do think most people...
No, you're going to rethink that now.
Son of a...
Every time you say, well, there, you're going to be like, did they think I think they're full of shit or what?
Yeah, did they know that?
This next one's not... It's an unspoken Maine slang. I didn't know that it was just us that did it. I thought that was some everywhere's. But the number one... I had to do that myself because my partner's slacking here. It's called the Yankee nod. That thing you do when you see people downtown and you don't say nothing and you just kind of give them a nod. So they know you see them, but you ain't got time to stop and shoot shit because you're on your way up to camp and got to get some red hot dogs first, yeah?
Yeah.
It's just the Yankee nod. It's, how you doing? It's like a tip of the hat.
Word.
Pretty much.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was...
Mia's Top 10. Alrighty then. Yeah, I say that a lot. Alrighty then.
Yeah, so do I. Alrighty then.
When I say nothing at all, that's when you should be concerned. When I have no response, that's when you've been like, really? I really said a lot of... That means I didn't understand what you said, or that what you said is so mind-blowing that I just couldn't understand what you were saying and just couldn't fathom that you really said that and that actually came out of your mouth.
Oh, hey, look, it's Annette.
It's Annette. There, we got her. Now, tell her.
Okay, Annette, I just want to
her.
let you know that your prize is now in the mail.
Stan the man mailed it out.
Yeah, so you should be getting that shortly.
And welcome to the show.
Yes.
Oh, look at Stan. See? Stan.
The message was so nice, you got it twice.
Got it 3 times. Got it echoed from me, and then...
That's all right.
She got the written confirmation from Stan.
She says, sorry, I'm late. That's all right.
No, it's okay.
Word. You're just in time.
Holy, it's after 9:30.
It is. And I wasn't planning on going longer than 9:30, but this is the season finale, so you know what that means?
Because Mia rambled on about inspirational shit for a half an hour. Alrighty.
It's our season finale. So we'll do whatever the fuck we want. Yes, I said bad words. Oh, she got it, but it's bent. Well, that puts new meaning to the term get bent.
Our friggin' postal service.
You gotta, well, no, I'm not gonna go there. It's just, it's a shame that they don't take as much care of our stuff as they should.
No, you gotta wrap it and protect it and put nuggets
You
around it.
You shouldn't have to put it between 2 cement blocks with Gorilla Tape to make sure that they don't bend it. So,
It's time for
what is it time for?
some inspiration from Kevin Blood.
Really? Because I was thinking it was going to be more like time for me to get some magic going on.
Where did that come from?
Your ear. Okay, so anyway, yeah. It's now going to be time for Kevin's inspirational quote of the week.
That's cool, Terry.
Again,
He hasn't showed me these.
Terry
He
McIver.
done it as a surprise. What a butt poop.
well, I can't tell you everything. I got to
What
leave.
else are you keeping from me?
Oh, I'll never tell.
He's got buckloads of girlfriends he's not
Yeah.
telling me about. You're sexy and you know it.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, so this week's inspirational quote of the week. Do what you can with what you have where you are.
Absolutely. If you're ever in the opportunity to help somebody, no matter how small of the help that is, you don't realize how big of a help it is to that person you're helping. And if they do not see it as such, then don't help them again.
Right?
I mean, I try to help even in the situation, we haven't had that much money. I mean, everybody that has watched us and knows us knows that
Knows that we a couple of broke ass bitches.
I haven't been able to work because of my back. So we haven't been able to afford a bunch of luxuries and stuff, and we've made do with what we've had, and those that are around us know that we give. Even in our situation, we give whenever we can, whether it's food, our time. I mean, we can't always financially help, but you can help.
You can always help in some way, shape, or form. That's how I look at it.
Even if it's just lending someone an ear to talk to.
Exactly.
Like Nate says, we've gotten him, our show alone has gotten him through some tough times, and we've been right there with him through those tough times.
Even though we've been here and he's down there,
right?
He knows that we're only a message away, and it's okay.
I'd rather talk to you than read your eulogy.
Right? That's what I'm talking about, man. I would rather somebody, if you're, again, we've said this during the show before, I'll say it again, I don't have a problem. If anybody out there is feeling suicidal or feels as though they don't matter, fucking send me a message. Send her a message. I would much rather talk to you and listen to whatever you got going on than to find out on social media or in a newspaper that you ended your life because you were depressed. Nothing in life is that bad. Pick up a phone. Send a message.
To me,
I don't want to see anybody end their life for any reason. There's nothing out there. That's a permanent solution to a temporary problem.
you took the words right out of my mouth.
And
literally.
you're taking your problems and you're putting those onto somebody else, and that's not fair to them or you.
Yeah,
So-
Nettie, you never know when those little things are. They are the big things. I've lived by little things throughout my whole life. I've never had a plentiful life. We've always had to work hard for everything that we've got. We watched our parents work hard.
That builds character.
It builds character, and it also builds compassion. It also builds generosity. We try to do. I've been there. I've been without stuff. I've been without food. Thank God, I've never been without a place to live.
I have. I've been homeless.
Been without things, and those you appreciate things. You never know who's going to help you.
That's right.
And on the other hand, you never know how much of a little help is going to help that person.
Yep.
It's such a big, like Annette said, it's such a big thing to some people.
Yeah.
Anybody that helps us, I mean, I can't thank them enough. I always feel I'm a giver. I'm not a taker. I do not like taking. We've had to take over the past couple years. We've had to take help from people that we never thought we'd take help from. We've had people help us that we never thought would help us. But I always feel like if somebody gives me something, I have to give them something. Whether it's food, whether it's making them something, whether it's time.
A hug,
something. But that's just me. I'm a giver. I cannot see how people can be takers. You know those people that just take. I hear stories of it. I'm just baffled. But that's another show. That's another show.
Yeah. So yeah, where this is our season finale, I thought maybe I would do something a little different and perform more than one illusion for our audience because, well, I know that the magic tricks seem to be a big hit with everybody. I'm not 100% sure if that'll be coming back next season. We will have to wait and see what happens. Okay, hold on. I got to read this. Annette says, it's a good part of why Stephanie is the sweet, caring, giving person she is. The going without.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with the occasional piece of humble pie.
Amen.
And let me tell you, I haven't told very many people this, but I've been at a place in my life where I was actually homeless.
Eating out of a dumpster.
Eating out of dumpsters, sleeping under bridges.
Not us, but we need.
I slept inside an abandoned train car. Or not a train car, it's a train engine. It was parked in Presque Isle on the tracks over by Dyer Street. I slept in that for a month before I was asked to move along. So yeah, I know what it's like to be homeless. I know what it's like to have to go without. I know what it's like to feel like I felt like the scum of the earth. But I pulled my head out of my ass, got my act together, and I came back from that. So that was probably the lowest point in my life. And that was long before
Nate
I got...
says he wants to be on this show. I think it would be fun. Well, we'll remember that, Nate, and we'll figure out a time you can be on our show. We have no problem with that at all.
Or another show.
Or
who knows?
Yeah.
You never know, because we're going to surprise the shit out of everybody. So, I know I've performed a lot of the magic tricks that you see now I've done before. Except for the one I just did not that long ago.
Yeah, where the hell did that go?
It came out of your ear.
Now I'm shooting light balls out of my ear holes.
Well, that's better than blue balls out your... And look at you now, Kevin. I know, right? If you would have told me 10 years ago that I'd be... Well, how long's Facebook been around?
Since 1994.
No, it hasn't. Facebook...
95.
No, Facebook was... No, that didn't come out until we were in... It was like 2009, something like that. We were in Tennessee when that came out.
No,
or just before, yeah.
Yeah, it was
just before we moved to Tennessee. Anyway, if you would have told me 10 years ago that I'd be co-hosting a talk show with my wife on the internet, I would have looked at you and said, ha ha ha, you're dumb.
You told him 10 years ago that he'd still be with his wife. He'd probably say you're dumb.
Washed out rock stars. Okay, so like I said, I know that I've done this before, but I thought maybe we'd revisit some of the magic tricks that I've done. And again, I don't see Raul in the audience, and he'd probably be sitting there going, "More story time, Kevin. More story time."
More story time.
But as you can see, I'm taking this little red handkerchief and
He's shoving it into his fist.
I'm putting it right in the hole, I am.
Shove it in your fist hole.
I'll put it in my hand hole and watch what I do when I do this.
Just shove it in his fist hole.
And then, poof, it's gone.
And then it disappears. Where the hell did it go?
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Did you pull it out of my nose?
Nope, but look. Oh, it came back.
My face.
Ta-da.
Ta-da!
And so there we have another illusion. I like to refer to them as illusions, not magic, because like Raoul says, you know, the only real magic is love.
It's a slip of the mind.
That's right.
The real magic is love.
What to fush?
What's she doing?
So yeah. That's funny. What the
I'm
fuss?
still waiting for him to pull out the lights at any moment now. I don't know where the hell that come from.
I'm telling you, it come out of your ear.
Uh,
Look, it's right there, for crying out Pete's sakes. Oh.
I didn't smoke enough weed for the show for this.
So I hope that looked cool to everybody. That's one of my newest ones. Actually, I just learned that one today.
Yeah, I didn't even know he was doing that one until he pulled it out of my ear hole.
Right out of your ear. Well, I guess that's better than pulling it right out of your butthole.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yes. That's an exit.
Well,
You are pulling it out, but then you got to put... Never mind.
Mm.
I know, that is cool. That light one is awesome. Everybody's loving that light one. That's cool.
Well, I'm glad.
He's going to poop it out later in his...
She says, and love me his face when you did it.
He don't tell me what he... I think he doesn't tell me what he buys on purpose.
Well... You gotta have some kind, and it's not like I'm spending thousands of dollars, so
no,
it's really not that big. It's not that big of an investment. So yeah, I mean that's like I got these.
Oh my word! It's past 9:30. I'm yawning.
I know, right? This is a silver dollar, an American silver dollar, you know, and go ahead and take a look at them. Or it. So while she's inspecting it, it's real. It's a real silver coin.
That is a real silver dollar.
Well, yeah. Would I lie to you? So, without having any dead space.
That made me staring at the...
Look what I'm doing.
The ridges around coins, not all coins. I think all coins have ridges, don't they? Except for pennies.
I really don't know.
The ridges around coins were made back in the day.
Story time.
Yeah, Tumblr the Clown needs to learn that one. That's cool. Yeah.
Tumble the Shrine Clown needs to learn that one. Oh, the
light one.
The light one?
Yeah.
You tell Tumble the Shrine Clown that if he ever wants to know how to do that, he can come talk to me.
Yep.
I would share that with a Shriner Clown. Only because
he's a clown and he entertains kids.
I believe in the Shriners. Absolutely.
So anyways, story time. The shavings around the coin were put there because they were put there because back in the day people used to shave parts of the coins off to make more money. So they would double their money back. This is back in the days when coins.
So what they'd sell the shavings?
Yeah, they would sell the shavings to make more money, or they would melt it down to make another coin. So they started putting ridges on the sides of coins so they know if it's been shaved or not.
Oh, okay. Alrighty then.
You learn something new every day.
We just got edumacated.
We just got edumacated.
Word, yo. Okay, so.
Technically, you're not supposed to accept money that's shaved.
Oh.
But.
Okay.
Okay, anyways.
Hey, not a problem, Annette. Like I said, I totally support the Shriners, and if there's anything that I could do to help one of the Shriners clowns do what it is that they do, I'm more than happy to help them out anytime.
Amen.
Anytime. I love what they stand for. I love what they do for people, and it's not just the clowns, but the Shriners in general. They're just awesome. So yeah, what was I gonna do?
Another trick?
I can't remember if was I gonna do another magic trick?
I don't know. Were you gonna do another magic trick?
I don't know. Hold on. I need silence.
I'm silent. I'm being silent.
No, you're not. You're still talking. Hold on. Need silence. Silence of the jam. And there you have it.
Silence.
Silence of the jam.
The longest you've ever heard me go silent.
Yes!
I don't even go that long sleeping silent.
Stan says, I'm too old and it's too late to learn.
Well,
it's never too late to learn, man. I mean, what the hell happened?
I'm too old and it's too late. I'm too late to learn. Sorry, I hurt your brain.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
that wraps it up. It's 10 minutes to 10.
We want to say congratulations again to, that's right, Nathan
Mr.
Smock.
Nathan Smock.
Winner, chicken dinner. Hold right on. I'm going to get right up close and personal with, that's right. See, that's Nathan's name right there. Camera 3.
Our new fancy mugs. You'll be the first fan.
Whoa, hello.
Get one of our fancy mugs.
There, look at that. I'm going to zoom right in on that.
No, actually, sorry, I take that back. Randy Fox was the first one to win one of our first mugs.
Yep.
Oh, so, you're blurry. Oh.
Hold on.
It's going to go back. Oh, ouch. There you go. Look at that, up close and personal.
That's right. I don't screw around. Look at that.
Yeah, you can see the Hangin web show at the bottom.
Yeah, you can.
Got all our sponsors right there. Hangin Web Show, Josh Bauer, Peter Anthony.
Yep.
The Boneyard.
Yep. So, while we're talking about all those fancy names,
we want a picture of you drinking your coffee with your special coffee.
That's right.
We will post that right on our Kevin B Entertainment page.
Oh, poo. Congrats, Nate.
Oh, poo. Now, I don't think you were here. I know a lot of people don't have much money and stuff, but you're interested in buying a Kevin B Entertainment cup. We mentioned it earlier. They are $12 a piece, $3 shipping and handling if you are not a local person and we have to mail it. Yes. Unfortunately, we have to charge at least $3 for the shipping.
Because it's not cheap. It's not
once
free.
We get a few people together, we will mail out our orders, but we have to have the money ahead of time, unfortunately, because we're not rich bitches. If we're able to send out an order without the money, if we stumble across some money and become suddenly rich.
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
But if you want to send $12 or $15 if you're not local, send it to
that's right. You can send us money through paypal.me/Kevin B Entertainment.
I think tomorrow I'm going to work on a little ad for our cup and how much it costs and stuff.
And this is just the beginning.
This is just for the cup. I mean, none of the proceeds is going to go to us. That's just for the price.
Right. That's just going right back into the cups.
We're just taking the price of what the cups are. We might get $1 or $2. Maybe.
It's
But we're
all
not
going
out-
back. It's all going back into what we're doing.
Yeah, we're not doing it for the money.
We're not making any profit.
We're not.
at all.
We're not attempting to make any profit. If we do, that'd
No.
be cool. But we're not. That's not our point. We just wanted our fans to have a part of us.
And it would be awesome
We've
for
had-
people to be able to
Buy
own
our
a piece.
merchandise.
I mean, I never would have thought that we would have our own merchandise to even sell.
I know. I think that's awesome. Just the fact that we have, a box of our own cups in our kitchen, of our own Kevin B Entertainment cups.
Yep, it's
So-
amazing. So, before we go, we've got to give... Well, we've been on here for an hour and 51 minutes. So, ladies and gentlemen, we want to say a huge thank you to our sponsors. Again, Stan Terrell from The Boneyard.
207-227-8680 for all your property maintenance, carpentry, snow plowing, and leather working needs. The Boneyard.
We also want to thank Hangin with Web Show Media Group.
Hanging with Web Show Media Group.
We want to thank Josh Bauer from J. Bauer Art.
Josh Bauer.
We want to give a huge shout out to Peter Anthony from Peter Anthony Productions.
Peter Anthony Productions.
And we also want to give a huge, huge shout out to Terry McIver from TMI Prints.
Terry McIver. TMI Prints.
And responsible for this logo and this logo, which, by the way, again, we want to thank Corey and Molly Willett for these
Yes.
coffee mugs right here.
They snowballed they snow railed, they gave us
Snowball effect. They got the train moving on that. So, thank you very much, everybody.
I want my mouth to work. It doesn't want to work. When I don't want it to work, it works.
So, again, everybody, we want to thank you so very much for all of your love and support over the last season. 52 episodes we've gone through.
52 episodes.
A whole year we've
We're
made it
both
through.
still alive.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've almost killed each other on certain episodes. If you guys could hear the behind the scenes on some of the episodes, you'd be like, whoa.
Dude!
How are they still married and together?
Well, because that's right.
A lot of love and patience.
Yeah. So, again,
Punishment.
we thank you all for all of your love and support.
Yes, thank you.
Stay tuned. We're not planning on being gone forever, but it'll be a little while because we've got a lot of stuff to get straightened around.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout. You never know. You might see a new video pop up here or there. I don't know.
Little teasers.
But just know that we greatly appreciate each and every one of you for joining us every week. And all the new people too. We thank you guys for subscribing to our YouTube channel, which, by the way, if you've not yet done so, you can do that by going to youtube.com/C as in Charlie /Kevin B Entertainment. We are also, Kevin B Entertainment is also on Instagram and Twitter. Just Instagram, because that's really the only one I've learned so far.
Twitter is just too much.
I'm even thinking about getting rid of Instagram because I see a lot of garbage come through the messages. And you can check us out, as always, on Facebook. Keep checking back and see what we got going on.
Yes, thank you, Nate.
Yes, and remember, sharing is caring. If you have not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, go ahead and do it. And
You'll be put in for a drawing because we're still going to be doing drawings.
shoot us a message to let us know one way or the other that you have subscribed. And if your name doesn't show up on your YouTube channel, you need to let me know who you are, because I've got a couple new subscribers and I have no idea who they are, so I can't put their name into the drawing. And that upsets me because I want everybody to have a fair shot.
Yeah.
So, until we return for season 2 of the main event with Kevin and Mia, stay well, stay safe, I'm not even going to say stay home, but stay awesome, because
Stay awesome.
we love our audience.
And stay tuned.
And stay tuned.
Our return.
That's right. So, while I'm sitting here, I forgot to get the ending credits ready. So, again, thank you guys. And we'll see you whenever season 2 happens. See ya!